TCU found a way, like they found a way against Oklahoma State, which brings us to Oklahoma State. That was a gritty win. And Quinn Ewers, woof on that game. He's going to have great games in the future, but that one was
a big yikes for the Texas play calling.
It's almost like he's a freshman or something.
Yeah, exactly. He looked like a freshman.
Yeah, almost like he hadn't played a game in 2 years.
Yeah, 19 of 49 for 319 yards. Now, some people get caught up in the yards. I get caught up in 30 incompletions, 3 of them that went into the arms of Oklahoma State.
I count the ones that he just would get happy feet and throw into the stands.
Yes, yeah, he airmailed it, and there was all that. And plus, Bijan Robinson and Roschon Johnson were really controlling the game for a while.
That was the weirdest thing. I don't necessarily put it on the shoulders of Quinn Ewers. Like, he has to hang in there and make some more of those throws. People are saying the wind was 1,000 miles an hour. But if that's the case, why aren't you running your All-American running back more?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you trying to – I mean, at some point, abandon ship and just do the thing that you're doing well. Yeah. We've seen coaches do that. And throwing it 49 times with, by the way, a lead most of that time is ridiculous.
Yeah, they had –
That's a ridiculous way to call a football game.
49 times with the lead until there were 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
So, I guess they were tied. So, a lead until there was 10 minutes left in the game. So, they had a lead the whole time until the last 10 minutes of the game when they were tied. And then they even were tied, led or tied the whole game until the last 3 minutes. Yeah, that was one that Texas is going to want back and has, look, the Big 12 championship game is not out of reach, but now any kind of super cool bowl game is probably out of the reach for Texas as well.
Right. And we even did it on this show, but can we stop with the it was never going to happen anyway. The 2 lost Texas going to the playoff. Can we please stop?
All I was trying to do is, believe me, the committee
wants you so bad.
They want it like cocaine. Like they just, they've been in and locked away from it, and they just need to snort that burnt orange powder so they can be like, oh, they're there.
That's cayenne pepper.
Yeah, it's just that's what they want. But yeah, Texas, look, and they looked really good at times in that game, especially running the ball. But Spencer Sanders banged up, half the team banged up, eight or 9 guys on the kickoff team who've never played college football before, going down and covering kicks. Mike Gundy, there are, and this is juxtaposed to what's going on at Baylor right now with Dave Aranda. Dave Aranda, leave him alone for 20 years, and believe me, his teams will do the things exactly as he wants them to do. But this is his 3rd year, and you see these little pockets of things that aren't working out. Because, again, he's still trying to find what works for him, still coaching, players that he didn't recruit, guys that are adjusting, all that.
Yeah.
Guys who are stepping up after they had a lot of great success. And then how do you deal with that success and all that? Mike Gundy's been there for so long that the attitude is so ingrained in that team that they do all those little things and they get it. But that's, longevity, which is why it's good to have stability. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's while Mike Gundy has, been a bit of a crazy man at times in the past and done some things that I, especially, T-shirt gate that I think he handled really poorly.
Oh, we don't even have to talk about it.
But he's come back from it very well.
Right.
And he's kind of now that maybe mellowed him out to a point where he's like, you know what? I just have to
coach.
I just have to
do
coach
this. Football.
I just have to be here in Stillwater, Oklahoma, where I'm the only thing that people care about, and that's fine with me.
And he doesn't have Boone Pickens over his shoulder currently. So I just Oklahoma State has found a way, and we saw it in the Texas Tech game, to just either hang around or stave off people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like...
Well, they staved off Baylor.
But they just have a way of being able to close out those football games, which when we were talking about Baylor, we is a point that, they just have a way of just keeping you at arm's distance, either going to or putting you away. You know what I mean?
And look,
you're always around.
Yeah. And the good teams, when they have you down, when TCU finally got the lead the other night, they just clamped. It was just like, you're not doing anything. You're not going to get there. They're going to make the plays when they need to.